Hey, Carla Zenqueen here. Just got off my 90-day to get money syndication group Wednesday night call. And we were talking about the breakthroughs that some of us have had, those of us that were in Denver. And we were talking about leadership. Laura Parrish popped in for just a couple minutes before she had some training that she had to go take care of. Cindy Bloom talked some about how Tracy Walker has really influenced her recently with what she's been saying, like on Monday night call last Monday. For me, leadership has actually come pretty easy for me, and that's something that's been that way for me all my life. I guess for me, it is just stepping up into that leadership role and being the leader. It's more about me stepping into my own power. Having owned businesses in the past, brick and mortar businesses, obviously I have, oh, here goes the sirens. I live in a small town and the sirens blow at 10 o'clock every night, so we know what time it is. Anyways, leadership has always come pretty easy for me. People seem to look up to me in a leadership fashion. I have never really assessed myself as far as my leadership skills go. I've just always kind of been thrown into that. I once not owned a dry cleaning plant. I worked for a dry cleaning plant, but ironically, I had walked in there just looking for a job. I didn't have any experience there, and 9 months later, I'm running the dry cleaning plant and 9 branch stores, all areas of production, all areas of inventory, payroll, you name it. So, I have to look back on that and go, wow, who was that person? Well, that person was me. And it seems lately I'm having to do a lot of reassessing who I am, who I believe I am, who I used to be, who I would like to be. So I'm kind of in not necessarily a limbo, but definitely in a period of change for the better, obviously. But it's just getting back to being who I truly am. And that's one of the importance of getting connected with a group and being active and plugged in. And I think just that is a very good example of leadership. And that's the way that leadership should be shown, is by example. That's how a lot of people learn, is it's duplicating the process. If you're following somebody that is, a 6-7 figure income earner, and you can't figure out what they're doing, you want to emulate them, meaning you want to do what they're doing. In essence, they're teaching you with their teaching. So that's something that was easy for me. I latched on to Cindy Bloom early on. I saw some successes that she had in a different program that we were in, and just latched on to her and have really tried to emulate what she does. We've done some webinars together. I've done some training on my own. And again, for me, talking about the leadership tonight was very important as I assessed myself and my goals, my new whys, breakthroughs that I had in Denver, circumstances that brought me to better awareness of what I have access to, who I have access to, and what I'm going to do with that. And with that, you want to really lead by example. You want to learn from the leaders that are leaving the examples for you. So it's good to get plugged in, communicate, connect with people, get to these events, do the calls, do your blogs daily, work on yourself. Those are all going to build up your self-esteem, your self-worth, and people will see that, and your team will start to emulate you. You will start finding people following you, and you don't know where they come from, and really it doesn't matter. It's just that you're setting an example of something that they want to be like. You have something that they want, whether that be genuine sincerity, honesty, compassion, whether that be leadership skills, whether that be monetary successes, personal development successes. These are all different things that when we put ourselves out there like this, people see, will pick up on, will connect with, and hopefully we're putting out value and quality, and this is how we're changing other people's lives. So it's really important that when you're putting yourself out there, that you really pay attention to how you're putting yourself out there, because somebody is going to emulate you, whether that's in a positive fashion or a negative fashion. So I really appreciate connecting with all the Beast Mode members tonight, and the other people in the 90-day syndication group, and everybody that I met in Denver. Peace, y'all.